Hello, good morning, and welcome back to all you YouTubers, Toytyme Studio subscribers, toy freaks and geeks, toy addicts and fanatics, boys and girls, gather round. It's time for another edition, another live unboxing, another Toytyme Studios live unboxing, another Hot Toys live unboxing. And, we've been switching it up. Like, we're going to switch it up sometimes, whether it be the theme, uh, or whether it be what we're unboxing in general. Like we opened up a package from Bird City Comics and showed you some of our exclusives that we got delivered. We placed that order a while back. Um, Not too far back though. They're pretty prompt with everything once they have. Unless it's a pre-order, then you have to wait until it's actually in hand and then they can ship it out to you. Anyway, long story short, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching on the Rewind. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Uh, we're definitely on a roll. I've got so much more space already, just to function and operate. However, we still got quite a bit to go through. So, what we're gonna do is start off with this bad boy right here. I'd like to thank Zap Comics once again. This one arrived. They sent me a picture. They said, "Hey, any interest in this one?" I said, "Yes, absolutely, yes." And how much? Yes. And of course, I at first it took me a moment, but MK, MK. So I'll give you a few seconds to think about what the initials MK stand for in this case. And no, it's not Mortal Kombat. So MK, everybody. Five. No, I'll give you a few more seconds. MK. So while I take this package out of the box and cut the pieces of tape that are binding this thing before I open it. MK. All right. Time's up, everybody. Okay, so obviously MK repeated, MK twice in a row. It's oh man, this is an awesome package. I Oh no, it fell off. What the hell? I didn't think that was possible. Okay, so we're having a technical difficulty live on the air. Not sure how this is supposed to go down, but I believe it's something like that. All right, so yeah, there you go. Okay, so yeah, MK stands for Moon Knight, not Mortal Kombat, not in this case at least. So, oh, there we go. Okay, so this thing right here is supposed to stick on the back. Apparently, I guess for the period that it's been stored, it got damaged. However, great packaging. Moon Knight, amazing. Some hieroglyphics. I believe this is supposed to spin a bit, possibly. I don't remember for sure. It would be pretty cool if it did. In this case, uh, like, obviously this is the emblem in the middle, and then the bandage is that come off over the chest, coming around there. It says Moon Knight Hot Toys logo, the warning, some more hieroglyphics on each side there. Um, Definitely very significant packaging design choices based on the character that it's dealing with. So Moon Knight, I thought it was a pretty good show. Definitely had its moments, its highs and its lows. You can see Moon Knight in the background here too, with the emblem and his chest piece. So, and the Moon Knight Disney Plus TV show logo up there with Marvel Studios. I can't wait to open this one. This one, I can tell you already, it's going to be an issue for me because it's meant to be displayed with, like, probably a crazy pose or using the cape in some crazy way. So we'll see how far we're going to take that. However, as you can see already, Moon Knight, two moon-shaped weapons, batteries, which means I believe his eyes light up. I believe it's for his eyes, but I'm not going to use them. Then a bunch of smaller moon emblem weapons, joint pieces, extra hands, extra hands. I can see the instructions on the bottom, and the base is behind them, behind the feet, the leg area. You can already tell a lot of good detail in this figure. No extra head sculpt of Oscar Isaac, I believe, but let's see. We're gonna cut this piece of tape that's right up here. Okay, and peel this thing up. Okay, gonna put this down for a second. Make sure I open this without damaging the infrastructure. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay. Wow, this has a very involved, as you can see, there's something behind them. And there's a big moon-shaped background piece, I believe. Unless that's the base, but I don't think so. But we'll find out as we dive in. That might be the base. And you can see tons of bandaging design there, all over the place. And then some fabric there for the belt. The material's probably like a synthetic type of hybrid tactical leather. Meanwhile, I think the arms are gonna be like plastic, most likely. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. So first, we're gonna start off with the background piece, which is attached over here. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So the background. All right. So this is actually. All right. I don't know what this is. So this is the background. All right, this is the base right here. You can see the Moon Knight title right there. Marvel Studios, and then this must stand behind them. I'm assuming. Oh wow, this is gonna be very involved. Okay, so let's start taking it out. Gonna have to see how far I have to go with this thing because I totally forgot about this part. Okay, so it has some kind of bracket holder for the moon to slide into. Might have to read the instructions on this one. So that's the moon, the clamp, something else. Surprisingly, I don't see any instructions either, to be honest. Oh wait, here they are. Okay, I was gonna say. All right, so while we're at it, this is a really big base. It says Moon Knight there. Like, it's a huge base. This takes up too much space. I can tell you already, I'm probably not gonna want to use it. Damn. This moon piece, it's great Great paint job on it. Makes it look like much more sturdy and makes it look different than what it actually is. It's just plastic. It's hollow. It's pretty flimsy. Not the sturdiest, but I'm sure it serves its purpose. Now, damn it, I'm gonna have to look at the instructions real quick while we get this figure out of the wrapping. Okay, bear with me. So while I do that, if anyone did see the Moon Knight show, really, I guess, I don't know what the normal arrangement is for the head sculpts when you have to pay, like, do you have to pay someone for their likeness if they were part of the show if you use their head sculpt? So I'm not sure how that works. However, I can tell you that this does not come with an Oscar Isaac head sculpt for sure, and that would have been pretty cool, but then again, I guess there's no need for it. All right, so I'm going to leave all the weapons in the shell, in the plastic shell, and that piece goes on like that, and then the moon slides in. Oh wow, this is a huge undertaking. Okay, so we may not use the moon accessory. It might not be necessary because the thing is freaking huge. So the pole goes in like normal. That's the usual. The cap just pulls right off. Yep. The pole screws in on the bottom there into the base, which is good, which means you can make sure it's sturdy. You don't want to over tighten it. When you hear it like starting to like almost make a stress sound, that's when you stop. Okay, now to get this hook right over. Okay. There we go. All right, now we got some traction here on this waist clamp. Now he's got a cape, and the cape is wrapped behind him. It's connected, but it's wrapped all together. So we'll see what that's like. All right, so there you have your base. If I pull it back, then maybe we'll be able to display this a little bit here. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to be. Boom. Like, the thing is huge. So we're gonna adjust the camera for a second. This is how big the base is intended to be. Not only does it take up a ton of space this way and back and front, left to right, then you also have height wise, which is definitely not ideal for me trying to fit as many as I can into the space. So right now you're looking at 18.5 inches tall at the highest point of the moon symbol right there. Okay. And then you're looking at 11.25 inches left to right. And you're looking at about 8 and 8 7/8 inches front to back. So I don't know. That doesn't work for me. That's a shame because this figure's awesome. So when the moon part is in place, then your cap does not go back on. Okay. Which, oh, damn, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This is presenting too many options as far as the options that I'm presented with actually take away other options for other things. So I'm gonna have to think about it. So now the layer, we're taking the layer off the front of the plastic casing that we showed you before. Okay, so he has 8 hands total extra. Oh, and it turns out that I forgot to put one piece of plastic that goes on the bottom on top of the black part. So I'll leave that there. Now he's wrapped in plastic. He has his feet wrapped in plastic. He has his arms and hand area wrapped in plastic. All right, now the cape is very moldable with the wire, so you can do whatever you want. Wow, oh, this is so cool. All right, so here we go. Look how cool that is. And the wire just allows you to do pretty much anything. Like, you know what I mean? So let's leave that alone for a second. I'm going to take the plastic off. Hopefully they come off pretty easy. I don't think they're good. Oh, the one did. That's good. Gonna have to use this knife for a second. Okay. Okay. Got the other hand piece off. Got the foot piece off. Just one left. I don't see anything there in the neck piece, which is good. Less work for me. Okay, all the plastic came off successfully, and now we can fully take a look at this figure here. Oh, wow. All right, so there's a lot of different, like, oh man, how's this gonna work? With the cape on, it makes it difficult to all right, so here we have our Moon Knight figure without all the plastic on, finally. Thanks for bearing with me. And I can tell you right now, his arms, it's like a leather of some sort, but with etching, I want to say. Doesn't feel like just plastic the way the structure is. This part is plastic, 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 rubberish, like leather rubber, plastic, plastic, like a leather type of fabric here, plastic on the front, feels like bandage on the side here, like fabric, fabric. The fabric matches this, but this is a bit thicker. The boots are plastic. His face, plastic. The hood part, plastic. Wait till you see the back with the cape. Oh, man. And it has a piece of wire actually midway throughout, too. So there's a lot of stuff you'd be able to do with this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull this back for a second. and we're gonna give it a spin so you can really get a good look at it. This is gonna be another one of my favorite figures, but it's a matter of how I display it. In this case, that clamp does no good for me. Gonna have to gonna have to figure something out. Maybe take the clamp off completely, take the moon piece off. I might just have to display him like I might have to just display him without his base. I mean, his base might have to go back away. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do it. You know, another nice detail that I just really popped out to me is the gold etching on here on the chest and little spots, the belt, the sides of his knee pads, his wrist. Definitely awesome figure. So like, you can do anything with the cape. Like, it's crazy. It's so most likely this one's gonna get displayed without the base. Wow. Like, I'm really not gonna use the base. So let's just leave that there for now. Damn, it would be really cool if I posed it, but with the cape being so big, it would have to be draped over it, and that's, let's see. Yeah, damn. I know it wouldn't make it into the case with this base. Yeah, I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. It's gonna be part of the case because it belongs there. But there you have it. We have Moon Knight, where there's one more measurement that we forgot to take, and that is for the figure itself. How tall are you? You are 12 and 1/4 inches tall. And left to right, we're looking at about 5 and 1/8 inches. So there you have it. That was this figure in particular, this Hot Toys presents a different problem as far as where I'm going to display it, how I'm going to display it, and uh, what else I can do. I mean, I don't know. It might be without the base completely. I'll make that decision shortly we uh, after we post this video. However, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to watch, whether it be live or on the rewind. And speaking of time, we'll see you next time. Same toy time, same toy channel. Thanks to Zap Comics. Thank you so much, as always, for feeding my addiction. And it's so worth it finally opening these. Wow, it's been so long. Uh, don't forget, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be safe, everybody. Peace.